Greetings, beloved friends. Once again, welcome to Timeless Reality, a space where truth is not sugar-coated, where wisdom is practical, and where life is viewed through the lens of natural laws. I am Amuche Okoro, and today we are addressing a very sensitive yet deeply destructive issue. Issues that hide behind love, loyalty, spirituality, and relationships. The topic is the tragedy of emotional dependency. How over-reliance on others destroys self-worth and relationships. This discussion is not to condemn anyone. It is to awaken conscience. It is to help us see where unknowingly we may have surrendered our human essence. Now let's go. Understanding emotional dependency. Emotional dependency is a state where a person cannot feel safe, confident, or complete without another human being, constantly validating, deciding, approving, or directing their life. It may look like love. It may also look like loyalty. And it may even look like humility. But in truth, it is fear, wearing a spiritual or emotional mask. A dependent spirit gradually loses self-trust, inner authority, decision-making capacity, emotional balance, and without realizing it, such a person becomes a shadow of themselves. Now, considering the natural laws perspective of this discussion, one of the immutable natural laws is this: every human spirit is designed to be sovereign, conscious, and responsible. Yes, it is said, no man is an island. Yes, that is true. But no human being was created to be mentally enslaved to another. Nature itself teaches this. It teaches us that the heart pumps blood independently. The lungs breathe without permission. The brain processes without external command. Yet, many human beings have surrendered what even their organs have refused to surrender: independence of function. True harmony comes when each person stands in their own calling, when each soul takes responsibility for its own growth. Cooperation happens by strength, not by weakness. Let us look at when dependency hides in spirituality. Now I tell you that this is where the tragedy becomes more painful. You know, there are people today who cannot make simple personal decisions without consulting a spiritual leader. There are those who cannot think through life challenges without external approval. And there are even those who cannot act unless permission is given. Some cannot even choose a job, enter a relationship, relocate, solve family issues without being told what to do. And they forget something very important: that the person who they depend on is also a mortal being. They forget that the spiritual leader has emotions, has blind spots, has fears, has personal struggles. Yes, wisdom may flow through them, but divinity does not replace your free will. Let me still talk about the danger of surrendered free will. You see, free will is not an accident. It is a sacred trust. When you abandon your free will, you abandon responsibility. You abandon growth. You abandon maturity. Advice should support your thinking, not replace it. When someone else thinks for you, you stop sharpening intuition. You stop hearing your inner voice. And gradually, your conscience becomes weak. Now, let's have a look at the role of intuition and the guardian angel. Every human being is equipped with intuition, conscience, inner guidance, a guardian presence aligned with natural law. Your guardian angel does not bypass your mind. Your intuition does not scream, it whispers. But emotional dependency creates so much noise that the inner voice becomes muted. External voices become louder. Fear becomes the decision maker when you ignore your intuition repeatedly. And you now train yourself not to trust yourself. And once a person stops trusting themselves, they become easy to manipulate emotionally, spiritually, and psychologically. A look at how emotional dependency destroys relationships. Dependency creates pressure. The dependent person suffocates relationships, places unrealistic expectations on others, turns partners, leaders, and mentors into saviors. And no human being can safely carry the role of a savior. And when this happens over time, bitterness grows, respect dies, love becomes obligations. Many relationships collapse not because of hatred, but because one person refused to grow. So now, let us have a moment of self-examination. Let us be honest with ourselves. Ask yourself, do I fear making decisions alone? Do I feel lost without constant reassurance? Do I surrender responsibility in the name of obedience? Have I replaced inner conviction with external permission? This is not about guilt, it is about awakening. Now, the timeless reality remedies. Let us restore balance. Number 1, reclaim your inner authority. You were created with tastes, so use it well. Consult, but decide consciously. 2, practice responsible independence. Do what you are called to do well and allow others to do the same. This is how harmony is formed. Number 3, strengthen your intuition. Stillness sharpens inner hearing. Reflection restores clarity. Number 4, seek advice, not control. Wisdom is guidance, not domination. Anyone who fears your independence is not guiding you properly. Number 5, accept the burden of growth. Maturity is uncomfortable, but freedom lives in maturity. Beloved friends, emotional dependency is not humility. It is fear refusing to mature. The world does not need more followers. It needs conscious individuals cooperating in truth. Remember, you are human by design. You are sovereign by nature. You are guided from within as well as from above. Align with the natural laws. Live in truth. And let your life be a timeless message to the world. Until next time, I am Amuche Okoro, and this is Timeless Reality.